Minnesota State University Moorhead and the Roland Dille Center for the Arts Hansen Theater. As courtesy to our graduates, we ask that you silence your cell phones. The university has made special arrangements to have a professional photograph taken of each graduate at the time they cross the stage. You may purchase these at a later date. Today's music is provided by the Minnesota State University Moorhead Wind Ensemble under the direction of Dr. Benjamin Druffel, Assistant Professor of Music, and the Moorhead Chamber Singer under the direction of Dr. Michael Johnson, Assistant Professor of Music. A faculty marshal will lead in each program's graduates. Now please rise to meet our graduates from Graduate Studies presented by our distinguished platform guests and members of our faculty. With that, it gives me great pleasure to present the graduates from Graduate Studies to you and President Tim Downs. Please remain standing to meet our special color guard presenting our national colors from the MSUM Army and Air Force Color Guard. Please, at this time, remove your hats and join me in facing our American flag. The Minnesota State Moorhead Chamber Singers will lead us in singing our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Please be seated. Before we begin, a few words from Campus Diversity Officer Jared Pigeon.
Well, greetings and welcome, everybody. My name is Jared Pigeon, and I use he, him pronouns. And I am charged with creating an inclusive campus environment for all learners, helping prepare students for a global world and moving us towards equitable outcomes. Minnesota State Moorhead not only recognizes students' identities, but we also strive to celebrate those identities as a fabric of our institution. Today, you will see many forms of expressions with student stoles and sashes that recognize their academic achievements, their home countries, and their identities that they hold near and dear to their dragon hearts. We are committed to creating a campus community that is inclusive, globally aware, and just. The students graduating today are just that. I will now read our land acknowledgement statement. MSU Moorhead acknowledges that it occupies the ancestral lands of the Anishinaabe, Ojibwe, Dakota, Sisseton, Wahpeton, and Yanktonai Dakota First Nations. With respect, we honor elders past and present who have stewarded this land through generations. And we acknowledge that we are on these lands as a traditional demonstration of our respect and understanding of where we are. We will continue to strive towards building a better relationship between our university and the indigenous community. And now it gives me great pleasure to welcome the president of Minnesota State University Moorhead, Dr. Tim Downs.
Welcome and congratulations to our graduates. A special thanks to the friends and family members who have helped today's graduates achieve their goals. These are the support people, the network, the very people who supported our graduates during this educational journey. Graduates, this is the day you've been waiting for, the day you've been working so hard for, the day you've dreamed about since you first joined the Minnesota State University Moorhead Dragon Learning Community. Today confirms your hard work has paid off. The tenacity required to navigate college, completing countless assignments, papers, tests, and juggling other things like family responsibilities. Now, this results in your graduation. I'm also very thankful for our talented faculty and staff for everything that they've done and all the efforts that they've committed to you to educate you and support you along this journey. At this time, I ask our faculty to rise and be recognized. Faculty, and there's some behind me. We have outstanding faculty, and they're dedicated to the development of every student. Because as a student is admitted here, they belong, and our joint project is to make sure that they complete their degree. Today, we're pleased to host the first graduate student-only commencement. And what we're doing is we're verifying that we're a comprehensive university, that we have learning experiences beyond the bachelor's degree. We have graduate programs at Minnesota State University Moorhead. We're a comprehensive university offering master's degrees as well as a doctorate in education. We're proud of our graduate programs. We're proud of our graduate faculty and everything they've done to facilitate these learning experiences. Advancing knowledge, which creates a pedigree as a scholar and a practitioner beyond the bachelor's degree level of learning. Your credentials will advance your lives and will advance your careers. So with that, I'd like to say personally, congratulations on this major academic accomplishment in your life. This is an accomplishment that you should be proud of for the rest of your life. I congratulate you with the highest amount of respect and excitement for your futures. I recommend that as you move forward in life, do so with this sense and spirit of confidence. The learning and development you have experienced at Minnesota State Moorhead prepares you as a professional, someone who can successfully compete in this world and contribute to communities where you reside. I am confident in your skills and abilities and know that you can compete with anyone. In fact, I'll say that twice because I want it to sink in. I know that you can compete with anyone. And we ask you to go in and take that brash attitude to the workforce and whatever you do next and have the confidence that you're prepared. So be sure to have that level of confidence in yourself. You're ready. One aspect of your education has been learning to think critically. We ask you to continue to use these life skills to make responsible decisions, sharing your abilities to critically think with others, to think critically, ethically, and share those insights so others can benefit from the development and the educational experiences you've had at Minnesota State Moorhead. These choices create life decisions and actions that will lead to ethical choices, choices that focus on equity and social responsibility. I know this aspect of life can be a large ask of you and an expectation, but I know that you're up to the challenge because you're graduates of Minnesota State Moorhead, and we're dragon proud. I also know that your time on campus has created many fond memories. You'll have lifelong relationships and friendships. We have appreciated having you as a part of our campus and our learning community. We have appreciated having you participate fully in this graduate experience. We know you'll miss Minnesota State Moorhead and the friendships and the memories that you've created here and the people that you've studied with and learned from. But we're ready to celebrate your life and the opportunities that are next in your agenda. Of course, full plug, any of you wishing to continue your studies, please ask. Whether it's here or somewhere else, you're not done learning, because learning is a lifelong endeavor. We can help you fulfill your education needs for the future, and if we can be a part of that, we would love to do so and keep you around for a little longer, or we'll recycle you later. So stay in contact. Let us know about your successes. We want to hear the stories because that helps us tell the great story of the magic that happens at Minnesota State Moorhead. Last, I know that you will always be dragons at heart. I know that you will always support the Dragon family. Your Dragon family is proud of you as graduates and all that you've accomplished to this point in your lives. We're also proud of everything that you will accomplish, and we look forward to seeing those accomplishments in the future. Again, congratulations from the bottom of my heart. It is an honor for me to serve this great university and to celebrate with all of you today. We cannot wait to see what happens next in your chapter, in your book, in your life. Go Dragons. In addition to the faculty, we have people on stage that I would like to recognize. First, representing our faculty, Professor Denise Gorsline, Faculty Association President. You're supposed to stand. I know. Representing our students, Ms. Aiden Oakes, Student Senate President. And I'll introduce other people on stage. But first, I'd like to say that we're a part of the Minnesota State College and University system, and the system is led by Chancellor Scott Olson, who sends his regards and congratulations. Also seated on the stage are members of what we call our Administrative Council, and as I say your name, please stand. Sandy East, Campus Information Officer. Kara Gravely Stack, Associate Vice President of Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Gary Haugo, Vice President for University Advancement and Head of the MSUM Foundation. Kayla Kappas, Campus Human Resource Officer. Oki Lee, Interim Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs. Chad Markison, Athletic Director. George Tippins, Vice President of Finance and Administration. Jason Trainer, Vice President of Enrollment Management and Strategic Initiatives. Brandy Moody, Assistant Vice President of Budget. Robert Nava, Dean of Graduate Studies. Kaya Christensen Nelson, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities and our Honors College. Peter Sherman, Dean of Business, Analytics, and Communication. Lee Vigilant, Interim Dean of Education and Human Services. Lisa Narat, Dean of Science, Health, and the Environment. Tom Reburn, Dean of Admissions. And Brenda Norris, Executive Director of Facilities Management. Let's have a big round of applause for all these colleagues. Throughout the auditorium, you also see students who are wearing red jackets and assisting with the ceremony. These students are what we call our Dragon Ambassadors. They represent the university with distinction, so let's give them a round of applause. To my left is Megan Zeich, our MC today. She will also introduce our graduates as they receive their diplomas. And now at this time, I'm pleased to introduce Dr. Oki Lee, Interim Provost and Senior Vice President of Academic and Student Affairs. She will serve as our Master of Ceremonies this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, President Downs. Today, we welcome our commencement speaker, Dr. Stephanie Gaffro, Ellison. Dr. Stephanie Gaffro is a values-driven physician leader with extensive experience in healthcare strategy, operations, service line development, quality improvement, and clinical medicine. She is committed to fostering growth and sustainability within the health system, aiming to transform healthcare for the future. Board certified in obstetrics and gynecology, Dr. Gaffro serves as the Essential Health West Market President and continues to practice as an OB/GYN. As President of the West Market at Essential Health, Dr. Gaffro provides strategic leadership and vision for her team, spearheading initiatives to enhance integrated care, improve internal referral rates, and support exceptional quality and access. Her leadership focuses on recruitment, retention, and succession planning, while overseeing large-scale system projects with a commitment to transparency and team success. Dr. Gaffro has held numerous leadership roles, including Associate Chief Medical Officer, Division Chair for Inpatient Services, Women's and Inpatient Children's Services, and Heart and Vascular Services. Her accomplishments include redesigning service lines, improving operational efficiency, enhancing patient care, and driving growth across multiple specialties. She has successfully implemented programs such as a 24/7 adult hospitalist service, maternal fetal medicine program, and cardiometabolic clinic, among others. Her educational background includes a Bachelor of Arts in Biology from Minnesota State University, Moorhead, a Doctor of Medicine from University of North Dakota School of Medicine, and a Master of Business Administration from the W.P. Carey School of Business at Arizona State University. Dr. Gaffro also serves as an Associate Clinical Professor at the University of North Dakota School of Medicine. Dr. Gaffro is actively involved in professional leadership and philanthropy, serving on the North Dakota Hospital Association. She previously served on the Essential Health Board of Directors and chair of the Essential Health Board Clinical Quality and Safety Subcommittee. She also served on the Gigi's Playhouse Fargo-Moorhead Board of Managers. She has also contributed to research and publications in women's health and cardiac physiology. With a servant leadership style, exceptional team building skills, and a results-oriented approach, Dr. Gaffro is passionate about advancing sustainable healthcare delivery, promoting quality initiatives, and fostering innovation to meet the evolving needs of patients and communities. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Gaffro.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Dr. Oki. Good evening, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. It is an absolute honor to be with you this evening and celebrate your incredible achievements. Today marks the culmination of years of hard work, perseverance, and growth. It is a day to reflect on the journey that brought you here and to look forward to the opportunities that lie ahead. As I was preparing my thoughts for today, I reflected on the commencement addresses that I had the opportunity to hear over the years. I tried to recall some pearls of wisdom or lesson that was shared, but sadly I could not. The truth is that most of the time the words are forgotten, which is understandable. So I hope to either provide you with something you actually will carry with you today, or apologize in advance if I've disappointed you. As I reflect on my own time at MSUM, I am reminded of how transformative those 4 years were for me. MSUM provided me with a stellar education close to home, and it offered a welcoming and supportive environment that made me feel like I belonged. The professors were not just educators, they were mentors, advocates, and cheerleaders. They cared deeply about my career, my success, not just professionally, but personally as well. That level of care and connection is truly rare, and is something that I continue to hold dear to this day. MSUM offered me opportunities that broadened my horizons in ways I never imagined. I treasure the diverse classes I took. With a science-based major, many of my classes involved afternoon and long hours in the lab, so I loved the reprieve from classes like American Sign Language and even fencing. This challenged me to think differently, step outside my comfort zone, and appreciate a well-rounded educational experience. My semester abroad at Oxford through Eurospring was life-changing. It opened my eyes to new cultures, new ideas, and new ways of thinking. These experiences taught me the value of curiosity and the importance of embracing perspectives different than my own. I was fortunate enough to have exceptional mentors during my time here, mentors who connected me to opportunities I never thought possible. One of those opportunities was working at Emory University one summer doing research. That experience helped me realize the power of mentorship and the importance of building bridges to connect people to their potential. One mentor made such a profound impact on my life that I asked them to participate in my medical school hooding ceremony. That moment was incredibly meaningful to me because it was a way to honor the guidance, encouragement, and belief in my potential that he had shown me throughout my journey. It was a reminder that the relationships that we build here at MSUM can last a lifetime and continue to shape us long after we leave. And I encourage you, if you've had somebody like this during your educational career, please let them know the impact they have had on you. Send them a note, send them a text, send them an email. I promise you it will be appreciated. One of my greatest gifts is when someone lets me know I have made a small difference in their journey. I also learned that when you're given a gift, whether it is a scholarship, an opportunity, someone's time, it is up to you to maximize its value. I was given the gift of an honors apprentice scholarship, and I've often reflected on whether or not I have brought value to the university's investment in me. It is a question I still ask myself today in my personal and professional life. Am I bringing value to the work I do, to the team I am a part of, and to the opportunities I have been given? That sense of responsibility and commitment to adding value has been a guiding principle in my career. Whenever I take on a new role or project, I ask myself, can I bring value to this? And I frequently self-check, am I continuing to bring value every day? This mindset has helped me stay grounded and focused on making meaningful contributions. Another lesson I carry with me from MSUM is the importance of curiosity and continually seeking ways to change my lens. Higher education teaches us to ask questions, to challenge assumptions, and to embrace lifelong learning. That curiosity has been invaluable in my professional life, and I encourage you, each of you, to hold on to it as you move forward. The world is constantly changing, and the ability to adapt, learn, and grow will be one of your greatest assets. Beyond curiosity and adding value, I have learned the importance of bringing joy into what you do. Joy is the spark that keeps us motivated and fulfilled. It is found in surrounding yourself with outstanding colleagues who inspire and challenge you. It is found in making a difference, whether it is in the lives of others, in your community, or in your field of work. And it is found in personal fulfillment that comes when you strike the perfect balance between passion and purpose. When you pursue work that aligns with your values and allows you to serve others, joy becomes the foundation of your success. I encourage you to seek out that joy in every step of your journey, and it will always sustain you, even in the most challenging of times. Mentorship is another value we should all continue to hold dear. During my time at MSUM, I had the privilege of serving as a student advisor. While it was an experience that promised fun, it was also a chance to sow seeds of future commitment to others' success. Mentorship is about more than just giving advice. It is about building connections, fostering growth, and building a bridge for others. In a time when our world often feels divided, I challenge each of you to ask yourself, how can I be a bridge? How can I use my education, my experiences, and my voice to make connections and create positive changes? As you step into the next chapter of your lives, remember that the best path forward is certainly not a straight line. It is a series of experiences that help you maximize your own personal value. Embrace these experiences, even the ones that challenge you or push you outside your comfort zone. They will shape you, strengthen you, and prepare you for what is next. I did not recognize these lessons all at once. The foundation came here at MSUM, but some of my most important lessons put that foundation to a test when things did not go as planned. During my career, particularly during my medical training and beyond, I've had seasons where I felt unprepared, I felt unsure, and frankly uncomfortable. I was surrounded by people who seemed confident and certain, and I wondered if I truly belonged. What I learned in those moments was not how to be perfect. It was how to ask for help, how to lean on mentors, how to keep showing up with integrity and purpose even when I did not have all the answers. Finding joy in the uncertainty changed me. It taught me that growth rarely feels polished. Leadership often starts with humility and joy, which is something you choose even in hard moments. So as you leave MSUM today, my final lesson to you is this: find yourself in the uncertain, and you will, and don't interpret it as a failure. Interpret it as an invitation to learn, to connect, to add value, and to become the kind of person that others can trust and follow. You are ready, not because you know everything, but because you know how to grow. I will leave you with one final story, and I promise I'm almost done. I have a friend that was attending an Ivy League school around the same time that I was attending MSUM. We often compared notes because I wondered how my life would have been different had I chosen to go away for school. I used to tease him that he was paying the equivalent of a mortgage to get that same caliber of education I was getting close to home. Had I gone away for school, may my life have been different? Who can really say? But I can tell you that I was happy and I was confident in my choice, and he was miserable. He might still be. My opportunities were never limited or narrowed, and I emerged with the same tools and knowledge, with the bonus of seeing the benefits of staying in and being a part of my community. The point is, you all need to hold your head high as graduates of MSUM. Congratulations, class of 2025. The world is waiting for you, and I have no doubt that you will bring incredible value and joy to all of it. Thank you, and best wishes for what lies ahead.
Thank you, Dr. Gaffro. We would also like to take this opportunity to recognize both those in the audience and those graduating today who, at some point in their lives, have either served in the armed forces or await fulfillment of military duties. Will our graduates who have participated in military service please stand and be recognized? Now, will the members of the audience or members of the faculty who have engaged in military service please stand and be recognized? On behalf of the university, I thank you. Now, in demonstration of our core values of grit, humility, and heart, will those members of the audience, members of the faculty, or members of today's graduating class who are first in their families to graduate from college, please stand and be recognized. And finally, will those members of the audience or members of the faculty who are Moorhead alumni please stand and be recognized? I did that? It is inspiring to see so many alumni and friends who are transforming our world. Today's graduate student commencement speaker was nominated by Dean of Graduate Student Studies, Dr. Robert Nava. Today, our student speaker is Anna Egelund. Anna completed her bachelor's degree in accounting at MSUM in 2024 and is now finishing her MBA with an emphasis in accounting and finance. She chose MSUM because it felt like a place where she could truly belong, a university with strong AACSB accredited programs, smaller classes that make it easy to form real connections, and a community that supported both her academic and personal growth. Throughout her time at MSUM, She embraced opportunities to get involved and lead, including serving in Collegiate DECA, Student Senate, SAFAC, SFRC, joining the National Society of Leadership and Success, and working as a graduate assistant in the Graduate Studies Office. One of the moments she's most proud of is earning second place in entrepreneurship operations at Collegiate DECA's international competition, a recognition she credits to the outstanding mentorship and encouragement she received from faculty and peers. Anna's education has been shaped by a wide range of meaningful experiences. Professional internships with Prairie Heights Community Church, Bailey, and PricewaterhouseCoopers helped her explore multiple areas within accounting and finance, while a study abroad program in South Korea and Japan broadened her perspective in lasting ways, thanks to faculty who shared deep cultural and regional insight. Like many graduate students, she faced the challenge of balancing work, school, and life, but she found strength in her support system and in intentionally carving out small moments each day to recharge. Her earlier jobs, which ranged from ski instruction to medical assisting, gave her an appreciation for different kinds of work and the people who make organizations run. After graduation, she will begin her career as a digital assurance and transparency associate at PricewaterhouseCoopers and looks forward to growing as a leader wherever her path takes her. Please join me in welcoming Anna.
Welcome, fellow graduates, faculty, distinguished guests, family, and friends. I want to start by thanking Minnesota State Moorhead and thanking all of you for being here today. My name is Anna Eglund, and I'm an MBA student, and I've also earned my bachelor's degree in accounting from Moorhead. Throughout my time here, I've had the privilege of being involved in many aspects of campus life. From opportunities like Collegiate DECA, where case study competitions pushed me to apply my major in real-world scenarios, to Student Senate, where I worked with passionate students to expand student resources and strengthen campus initiatives, to other clubs and committees that helped me connect with students from every corner of campus. All in all, my time at Moorhead has been nothing short of transformative. As the first graduate-only commencement ceremony, this is an unprecedented group of dedicated, hardworking, and resilient students. Each and every one of us has a unique story of how we ended up in this room today, but we all share at least one thing in common. We aspire to better ourselves and the world around us. By completing a graduate-level degree, we have all taken a step above and beyond to advance our knowledge, elevate our careers, and commit to ongoing personal and professional growth. Before I started my graduate degree, I was asked why I wanted to pursue another degree. And back then, my answer was simple. Another degree would help me move beyond entry-level roles and build the expertise I need to step into leadership positions. But recently, I was asked the same question: why did I want to get this degree? And I realized my answer has changed. While yes, this degree gives me opportunities, it's also given me the gift of perspective. Perspective to understand that growth happens in the moments when we push ourselves beyond what feels comfortable. Perspective to realize that success isn't just about achievement, but about who we became while working toward our goals. Perspective to appreciate the people, the support, and the experiences that shaped us far more than any single accomplishment. Perspective is invaluable, and it's something we carry with us into every challenge, every decision, and every new chapter that comes next. During our time here, we learned to balance responsibilities, meet expectations, and push through moments that challenged us academically and personally. Graduate school requires more than intelligence. It demands discipline, focus, humility, and adaptability. We discovered strength in compassion and empathy, refined our communication and teamwork skills, and grew our confidence in presenting ideas and solving complex problems. In the process, many of us became not only better students, but better people. Our class represents excellence across many fields: business, education, healthcare, science, and many more. We've completed theses and capstones, led student organizations, conducted research, presented at conferences, juggled full-time jobs, families, and internships, and still managed to show up for one another. Whether our accomplishments were recognized publicly or achieved quietly through dedication and perseverance, they all deserve to be celebrated. Today is a testament to our commitment, collaboration, and growth. I am thankful for my friends, both the ones I had and the ones I've made along the way. I am especially thankful for my family for their support throughout my journey in higher education. I could not have done any of this without you all. I also want to thank all the professors I have learned from and all the staff that I have worked with throughout my time at Moorhead. It was truly a pleasure to get to know all of you. And finally, I want to thank my fellow classmates for your support and camaraderie. School is difficult, but compassionate and hardworking peers make it a lot easier. One of the greatest lessons I've learned is that growth rarely happens in comfort. We learn to ask questions, to stay curious, and to trust the skills that we develop here will serve us far beyond the classroom. We learn that we are capable of more than we realized, especially when we lean on our strengths and stay committed to our goals. As we move forward, I encourage all of us to pursue our passions boldly, to take risks when opportunities arise, and to stay resilient in the face of uncertainty. Our degrees are not just credentials. They are proof of perseverance, critical thinking, integrity, and dedication. The future ahead of us is bright. Whether we're entering new careers, advancing in current roles, or exploring new paths entirely, we carry with us the potential to lead, to innovate, and to make meaningful contributions to our communities and our industries. Let's use the knowledge and skills we've gained here, not only for our own success, but to make a positive and lasting impact on the world around us. I hope we continue to grow, question, and learn, not because it's required, but because curiosity is a lifelong strength. And as we step into the next chapter, let's maintain the connections we've built, support each other, celebrate each other, and stay rooted in the communities that helped shape us. Thank you again to everyone who supported us, families, friends, mentors, staff, faculty, and all of the other impactful people in our lives. Your encouragement has made this moment possible. To my fellow graduates, I wish you success, fulfillment, and joy in all your future endeavors. As we all can attest to, education does not end with a diploma. It lives in the choices we make, the challenges we embrace, and the difference we choose to make. So congratulations, class of 2025. Let's go forward and do great things. Thank you.
Thank you, Anna. Your commencement remarks kind of mirrored Dr. Geffro. It's like you shared notes. But seriously, Anna, you've made an impact on this campus. You've shown that you're a high-level academic. You're committed to doing things like DECA, but you've also worked in student government and been a leader. And that's what we need, people to challenge assumptions and people to do work to prepare themselves for their lives. And there are times when Anna challenged me in meetings, and it was great because we should challenge each other professionally to be learners and to be better. So to both the speakers, Dr. Geffro and Anna, thank you for doing such an outstanding job really describing the essence of the learning process and how we move forward as lifelong learners. Thank you. Now our official commencement recognitions begin. Graduates will be invited to the stage by student ambassadors, and they'll be led by faculty marshals. Each graduate will be introduced as they walk across the stage to receive their hoods from from their advisors, and congratulations from me and Aiden. All students who have met the requirements for graduation are listed in the program. Names of students that are in absentia will not be read, but those lists are available to confirm those students graduated this December. Please hold your applause until all the candidates for each college have been presented. Now at this time, I'll ask Dr. Lee to return to the podium.
Dr. Robert Nava, Dean of Graduate Studies, will present the candidates for graduate degrees. Dr. Nava.
President Downs, it is my privilege to present the candidates for graduate degrees. On behalf of the graduate faculty, I certify that these candidates have met all graduate, college, and departmental requirements for the degrees to be conferred. Will the candidates please rise and remain standing?
Heather Kustoris, Counseling. Derek Porozinski, Special Education. Allison Winand, Special Education. Marissa Winkleman, Special Education. Bonnie Baumgardner, Educational Leadership. Nathan Leitner, Educational Leadership. Mariah Top, Educational Leadership. Nancy Meyer, Educational Leadership. Maddie Keene, Curriculum and Instruction. Ingrid Willenberg, Curriculum and Instruction. Sean Lee, Nursing. Brandon Bistadu, Healthcare Administration. Kristen Craig, Healthcare Administration. Caitlin Eisenschenk, School Psychology. Grace Hendrickson, School Psychology. Kayla Johnson, School Psychology. Tessa Large, School Psychology. Mackenzie Nelson, School Psychology. Haley Otti, School Psychology. Shadaza Stahlberger, School Psychology. Sadie Stallo, School Psychology. Grace Joanne Vetter, School Psychology. Braxton Brewer, Business Administration. Anna Eglin, Business Administration. Shaylin Johnson, Business Administration. Abigail Lugo, Business Administration. Victoria Story, Business Administration. Joelle Arubana Frimpog, Business Administration. Priscilla Fajong, Cybersecurity. Vincent Nkrumah, Cybersecurity. Edwin Fokobo, Cybersecurity.
Let's have another round of applause for our graduates. Before we proceed, I'd also like to thank our musical performers today for adding a great dimension to this celebration. Please give them a round of applause. Will the fall 2025 graduates please stand? I know you just sat down. As president of Minnesota State University Moorhead, and by the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees for the Minnesota State Colleges and Universities, I confer upon you the degrees as appropriate with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto. So graduates, your last test. We ask you to engage in the tradition of moving your tassel from the right side of your hat to the left to confirm that you are now graduates. Right to left. Members of the audience, please join me in congratulating the newest graduate student graduates from Minnesota State University Moorhead. And now we ask our graduates to turn and applaud the parents, the families, and the friends, and all those that are present today for helping you and supporting you in this journey through this graduate program. Yes, you all get a round of applause, yes. As we celebrate your transition, please be seated. Yes, sorry. As we celebrate your transition from graduate student to graduate, we also pay tribute to the traditions of our past through the Minnesota State University Moorhead at your now an alma mater. Graduates and guests, everyone, we'd invite you to stand and join the chamber singers in singing the Minnesota State University alma mater, which is printed on the back cover of your program.
Where flows the river through prairies to the valley north, seekers of truth built a place of light and liberty, that from its portals their sons and daughters might go forth throughout the nations, till the truth be spread that sets us free. Hail, MSU Moorhead to thee, with love and loyalty, we pass the torch from the past to the future bright. Hail, hail, alma mater, answering ever to our country's call, ever changing, ever constant, ever true, our alma mater.
Students, faculty members, platform party, please remain standing for the recessional. Members of the audience, you may be seated until the recessional is concluded. Today's ceremony is now concluded. Congratulations to one and all.